Welcome, everybody. Who's ready for some Onward action? I know I am. I'm your caster, Triple Nipple. We're hopping into Season 9, Week 13 of the Onward VR Master League. We're going to see Rome versus Mayhem tonight. I believe this is a challenge match that got put up last minute. It was scheduled today, actually. Yeah, scheduled this morning, I believe. So should be a good one. I like playing with both of these teams. I like the play styles of both of these teams. And I am excited for what should hopefully be a very good match. Let's go over the lineups here in a second. We have Rome coming in with Gladiator, Big Mike, Lorena Scout, Lucky AF, Man Bear Pig, Sonambulist, and William Dunce. And on the Mayhem side, we have Defilade, James Boat, Let Wookie Win, Potato Bot, Technic, Capitano, Monarchid, and Theta. And it looks like all 10 players are in the lobby and ready, so hopefully they started off pretty quickly. We got Gladiator, Lucky, William, Man Bear Pig, and Big Mike on the Rome side, and Wookie, James, Potato, Technic, and Defilade on the Mayhem side. Pretty good starting lineups from both teams. Should be the best of the best of the teams. We're bringing out the heat, bringing their top players, their big guns, if you will. We're going to start off on map number 1, which is going to be Quarantine. And then the bans, respectively, are Rome banned Snow Peak. They don't want to play it, as far as I know. And then Mayhem banned Suburbia, which, having played Rome on Suburbia, is just something I would not prefer to do again. It's one of their better maps, and maybe it might not be one of Mayhem's better maps either. So they might have, it might have been a win-win there. Their win percentage is about 47%. Not the best, not the worst. It's right in the middle. But for Rome, Suburbia is the same. So I don't know. Doesn't really seem like there's a big discrepancy on that one. The Snow Peak ban coming from Rome, however, they've played it 5 times and only won it once, so definitely a safe bet to push that out of the map pool for them. And here we go. We heard the beeps. We're going to hop into round number 1. On map number 1, Rome versus Mayhem, Quarantine.
Oh God, this is triple. Right, Potato, Defilade, do your thing.
Yeah, hey,
Man, spawning, gonna be looking for those early peaks. Rome ending up in the crater, which is a spawn that can be called very quickly if they look that way, but it doesn't look like they're looking. I'm in a building. They are... Oh, pulling Defilade away just as the cross happens, but no, James finds one from Center
Shield,
Burning.
North Road, Far East.
Calls out a shield on the North Road. The smokes do come out here. Gladiator gets the res out. It looks like the team is still crossing. Smokes get redirected. Are they going to keep pushing? Gladiator, Lucky AF, and Big Mike made it to the center. Lucky's going to keep going, and shots are going to ring out. Man Bear Pig taking some more shots. William being that shield user. William likes to take a shield, even on these large maps, and it's... It pays off sometimes. I don't know. I've always felt like he's more of a last man standing with that shield. And at that point, is it really worth it, is my question. Let me know what you think in chat. But Lucky does make it into the South Dunes unopposed. Pretty solid approach angle from here, but the roof has now been taken over by Potato Bot and Defilade. Defilade, the resident sniper. Not using a sniper this time, but he is on the roof watching north. If the callouts come out, he should angle towards the south and see any of those crosses at the blue car. He's got a fairly good line of sight towards the blue car. More shots
One more cross south there,
ringing
3
out
south now.
from James. getting a count out, but not an accurate count. He missed one of the crosses. There are 4 south. Mayhem not opting to push that north flank. The defense, 2 on objective. 1, there you go, Technic over on the right side of the screen here. Technic is at the gas station, and then we've got 2 in the north. Technic also not having a sniper rifle. I don't think anyone's rocking the sniper for this round.
Pushing into.
Grenade, ooh, just on the outside of the wall from Wookiee. Callouts from James coming out some more. Wookiee rotating, getting ready to take the shots. Nope. Rome, 2 minutes 55 seconds left on the clock. Still a decent amount of push to make. Callouts coming from the roof. The roof is going to pick the shield shots. Does not find anybody. Man-Bear Pig, I think that's Man-Bear Pig. Putting shots from the dunes, covering Williams' cross with that shield. And they're just looking for those kills now. And Man Bear Pig is rocking the sniper on offense here. William pushing up slowly towards the ambulance.
Hey, you boys out a grenade?
A little bit of banter coming out from William, but the callouts are going to come out from James. Shots from the roof ringing out. A couple of shots land.
Alright, 1 in rubble, 1 to the left side of rooftop.
Technic waiting for that shield to push a little bit farther. Nade coming out. Nice placement, not where William is anymore. William's going to rotate. Gladiator finds Deflate on the roof. Gladiator finds Potato Bot. I don't think they knew he was there. Gladiator's just flanking hard. The shield drawing all the attention towards the south. Gladiator's memorizing that code. I think he's going to go for a cap. Coming up running into the burning rubble. C4 comes out. Oh, Wookiee gets Gladiator with a C4 on the plain nose. William still at the ambulance. Wookiee taking shots from Lucky. Lucky taking shots from James. Technic finds Big Mike and Lucky. Ooh, nice shot from Technic. Wookiee finds William, and now it's all up to the last member of Rome. Man-Bear Pig with his sniper rifle gets called out, makes the push, and goes down. Mayhem take the round and the first point. I totally missed Gladiator breaking off and going back to the north. I was so focused on the south, and I think that's what Rome was really banking on there, was that shield and the guy in the dunes were just drawing all that attention towards the south. And the play worked out really well. If that C4 hadn't have gotten Gladiator, he might have had a lot. He might have been able to do a lot more damage on the objective. There were only 2 on the objective, and if he had come barreling through there, it might have gone a different way. Back into the action in round number 2. See how Rome sets up their defense. Mirrored spawns from Mayhem. And if Mayhem opts to go south like Rome did, I believe that they're going to get picked off by a sniper. It looks like William's going. Call comes out. The spawn is called correctly. William keeps pushing. Man Bear Pig finds 1, 2. 2 kills. Confirmed, down and out. Beautiful. William moving all the way up to the APC. Being the front man here. And relying on the rest of his team to just call those rotations out. His team has to tell him if they're going south or if they're going north or if they're coming right at him, so he knows which way to look and where to adjust his body to hide behind that tire. Potato and James are there. Big Mike finds Wookie on the north wall.
One down north wall.
Sounds like he was called out prior to being shot.
Yeah, it's safe. I'm behind cover. I'm behind a wall. I just kind of peeked a little too far.
Oh, no, it's not safe.
Behind the building, go around money truck. Although you're gonna have to smoke maybe the gap between the building and the wall. He thinks he confirmed me.
Lucky's pushing up.
Love you, boo. Be ready. Pushing garbage. Garbage truck right now.
Mike might have seen that cross. Lucky gets up, Potato Bot's up. Lucky's pushing. Lucky finds Potato. Wookie and Lucky trade. Mike's all alone in the north, and there's only one member of Mayhem left, James, and he hasn't even gotten out of spawn. Not a great start to the round. What are you going to do now? We're going to do the James run-along show. And Man Bear Pig goes down to the sniper. Or sorry, Man Bear Pig takes down James as the sniper. And Rome takes their point right back. Buckle up, folks. We're going to be in for a long one. There, the beeps were into round number 3, map number 1. Mirror crater spawn again,
I don't see anything yet.
which should be able to be called as soon as someone runs up that plane wing. Really, the game is not giving them great spawns.
Northeast spawn, northeast spawn, northeast spawn.
Yep, there's the call. Crater spawn, the adjustments will come out from the defense, and they're going to try and pinch him into there. Shots ring out from Potato, finds one. As long as they can stop that cross on the south, they can do a lot of damage. William with his shield again. Going to roll up onto the defense.
Skeleton.
is happening over here on the... Sorry about that. Not sure what happened there. Big Mike does get the res on the Man Bear Pig. Surprised that I don't know how they got that. William Dunce is now creeping up slowly with his shield combo. Sam's gonna peek this corner at the right time. Got a lot. Got a lot of angles to cover, and if James just lets him walk forward, he can shoot him in the butt, and there it is.
Press him. You go. You make the cross.
Shots from Man Bear Pig, suppressing center burning as the cross does come out. Lucky is just running down this main street. I did see a laser flag him from, looks like center burning saw him and should have called him out. Might get glass lucky. Coming around the south side. More shots from Potato Bot. Trying to take out that sniper without a magnified optic is going to be pretty difficult. He is hiding behind that rock you can see there. The best they can do is just try and suppress him, which I think is what they've been doing. And as long as they know he's there, they know he's not capping, right? He can't cap from there. So as long as you've got your count and your positioning of the enemy set, then you should be good. But I don't know if they know where the rest of the players are. I don't know if they know where Lucky or Big Mike are at all.
Watching ambulance?
Yeah, what are you watching?
Alright.
What are you
I'm
watching?
gonna sneak around the cockpit. I'm watching basically east.
Okay, I can only see the ambulance side against the hotel or against the hospital. I can't see anything in front of it.
Alright.
I don't have very good eyes right now. I just trying to find.
Communication coming out between Potato and Wookie, making sure that they know what the other is covering so you don't have two people looking in the same direction. Super important for those higher level teams. When you get to that higher level and you make a rotation, say you've lost a couple people like they have not, they still have all 5 up, but say you've lost a couple of people and you make a rotation to a new defensive position, you need to call out what you are now watching so that the rest of the team knows and you're not both watching the same spot. More call outs coming out from James, shots raining out from Big Mike as well, so now they know there's 2 people there, one in the tank courtyard and one behind glass. The only one they don't have eyes on, I think, is Lucky, and he's coming around to join up with the rest of his team right now. Shots coming out from Lucky, and now they should know that there are 3 people in that courtyard. Wookie's looking for some picks onto Big Mike. Shots ringing out from the Volt twins back there. Wookie finds Big Mike as he peeks out and takes shots at Potato Bot.
Ambulance, he's an ambulance.
He's overlapping coverage. Oh, Man Bear takes out Potato Bot with a headshot. Untapped, he's out. Wookie throws a nice grenade, too short. Lucky gets taken down by James. Wow, that's a long shot. How did that even work out? Oh, that's a tight angle right there, right on the side. Now it's all up to Man Bear Pig once again. Last man standing comes in with his sniper. He has a canted on there, but he's only got 9 seconds left. They are really pushing the time here. And Wookie takes him down as he runs towards the objective. Mayhem take their second point. I haven't been keeping a very good track of the time in the rounds. I do know that Rome has been running through a lot more time than Mayhem has, but we are only 3 rounds in. Mayhem's only had 1 offensive round, and it didn't go very well for them. But I know that Rome likes to play it. I mean, they like to spend a lot of time. Part of their tactics, if you will. Playstyle? Tactics? Both? I think it's both. A little bit of both. We're hopping into round number 4. Mayhem finally not getting a crater spawn. The first time a team hasn't spawned in the crater, and they're spawning in the southeast, which isn't really better in my opinion. I don't know how they plan on doing this, but they basically just have to run across the street. Shots ringing out onto William, not connecting. Now they know that the spawn is either center or south. William's getting really pushy on his defense here. Moving up to center to the rubble in the middle of the street. Not somewhere you normally worry about. Do have one flanker on the north side. Where is this? Lucky coming down. Well, maybe he saw that guy, maybe not.
One in far east skeleton on the center. I'm gonna flank him from far east.
He did see it, and he's going for this flank. It doesn't look like any of Mayhem is watching. No, it does not look like any of Mayhem is watching. Defilade is, however, flying a drone out. Is he going to check? Is he going to see? It's like Lucky kind of slowed down, hiding from that drone there. Let's go back to the action.
Where are those shots from? Talk to us. What, stairwell?
Potatoes behind the flipped up Humvee. We've got Wookie on the north side of glass. James back here. Defilade in east courtyard. Lucky is slowly creeping up. No one is looking. Wookie finds William. Lucky finds Potato. Defilade should have heard that turn. James does not hear his turn.
Knows where I am.
Defilade definitely knows that someone's behind him now.
Flanker northeast.
Does have that sniper rifle.
Negative.
He knows where the flanker is. Potobot is down. James gonna get the res. Smokes are out. James does get the res. This drone is gonna find Lucky. Oh, Lucky takes a shot at a ghost. Yeah, at this point, Lucky's just putting out pot shots. He doesn't have to hit anyone, but he definitely has to draw their attention, and he can burn through that time. We're at 2:25 on the clock. Mayhem does still have all 5 players up, and Rome is down 1, which means there's only 2 on the objective, and it looks like another one is flanking.
Once I know that they're not watching me, I'm gonna surface past the hotel and move back in.
And there goes Lucky. Defilade finds him with a sniper rifle. Clears out their flank, and they no longer have to worry. And then they're going to start their push because they only have 2 minutes left.
Potato, I'm pressing somewhere.
Potato putting suppressing shots down. Wookie scooting up into the front of tank courtyard with some smokes on objective. And James finds Man Bear Pig in the center burning, but Gladiator finds James from the roof. Now they're pinched between the roof and the gas station. No one's on. Oh, it's the north objective. Never mind. It's the north wing. There's the objective. No one is on it. Gladiator is moving back, but he's going to get taken out by Technic. And now that should call for the cap here. Potato Bot going to run around the side here. Since the last man. Big Mike way off of objective. Wow, Potato goes down there. Cap happens. And Mayhem take map number 1. I didn't see Definitely get there. I thought Wookie was going to be the one going for the cap, so I panned away from it. Didn't realize that there was one getting that cap, but there was no defender, so it was going to happen. Mayhem take their 2 points and the first map. Map number 2 is going to be Subway. This should be fun. I like some Subway. We're gonna start off with a very fun objective, North Stairs. Here we go. We're getting right into it. These teams don't want to waste any time, and I think that they've got some pretty solid strats. I don't think that these teams need a whole lot of time to plan. We're gonna start with watching Mayhem here on the attack.
Hold the north.
Just hold for now or what?
That grenade goes way off of the map, does not land any smoke on the stairs, which doesn't draw any attention. Look at William here. William is running around like a crazy person. No, he's not flanking. The defense has 3 on the objective. Take a look at the overhead here. 3 on the objective. And then these 2 guys, William and Gladiator, across from each other, about halfway across the platform. With a nice little pincer maneuver on anyone that's going to be coming from the south side to the north side across this open platform. Not a whole lot of cover. It's just so hard to move across. Technic gonna be belly boying across. Here we go. Is he the only one? That looks like he's the one. Not sure if he's supposed to distract or if he's supposed to get into a position. Oh man, can Mike see him? They're looking right at each other. It's like a T-Rex. If you don't move, they can't see you, right? Gladiator making a rotation now. Maybe that got seen.
Hey, on the right side, in the train.
I saw him. Yeah, I saw him. He's calling me out right now. He saw me. We saw each other.
Aw, they saw each other. Gladiator and Wookiee know that they're there, but I don't think that, you know, they don't know the Technic's there. Technic doesn't know that William's there. And, not sure how that's gonna fare for them.
What you guys want? So I
Give a
can
frag
pick up.
potato.
No.
Frag.
No.
Should've
Good.
just come up with-
Mike's holding this super tight angle, and I don't know if the shots will make it. I don't know what the hitbox is right there, but I don't know if any of the shots he's going to take will actually make it. I wonder if they've tested that spot. Wookiee finds Gladiator.
I got him tech.
2 minutes on the clock. The smoke's starting to come out. Is this the push for Mayhem? Shots ringing out from Wookiee. William knows he's there. William's patiently waiting for someone to cross his firing line. The rest of them not really pushing from the top, just kind of watching and waiting. Nope, here comes the run. Definitely comes down, running, goes down to Man Bear Pig.
Why didn't he run down there?
That was not a pro play, definitely. I'm putting it on you right.
They know James with the booties. William finds Technic as he crosses now. Wookiee's going to be looking for that refrag.
There's one at. Was it at the vending machine?
Yeah.
Some pro plays here. Who's going to find who first? Hannibal finds Man Bear Pig.
You got him? I'm watching right side. He's down, yeah. I'm watching right.
James runs up. Oh, you're not watching right anymore. James is on the objective. He's got tablet out. Lucky takes two down. Big Mike comes around the corner, throws a nade. Now it's all up to Wookiee, who is right there, coming out of the tunnel. And I think William knows exactly where he is. Yep, he saw him, and he's going to take him down. William finds Wookiee. Rome take point number 1 on map number 2. What was round number 1, by the way? Get the little animation out of the way. Let me take a look at the stats while we're waiting here and see what the teams prefer here. I don't think that yeah, Rome's played Subway 22 times and only won it 8. As for Mayhem, they've only played it 10 times and they've won it 8. They've both won the same number of times, but Mayhem has only played it 10 times and Rome has played it a lot more. And I'm not really sure what Defilade's plan was as he ran down those stairs. Maybe he thought the guys would just get up and follow him and cover him. I don't know. Round number 2. Map number 2.
When he came out, I saw him come out the other day.
Oh. Tech.
It's okay.
Yeah, I was trusting you. I was trusting you.
No, that was definitely
I'm gonna check it.
We're seeing William with the shield. Gladiator dropping the drone off. Not sure what the point of that is. Sending 1, 2, 3, 4 down this downstairs. Gladiator's gonna send the drone around now for a little searchy search. William runs up into the main room. Nobody's down here to defend because this is not a downstairs objective. They're gonna have all of this to themselves. Who is Defilade? Backed up all the way in the darkness. We're not sure where this attack is going to come from. A minute down. Everybody's in the basement. Man Bear Pig's watching their 6. I'm thinking it's gonna come out of the downstairs stairs here, now basement stairs. But I hate coming up the. I hate these stairs in general. Coming up them and going down them, I just do not like them. You're super exposed. Like, I mean, it's like, say we're peeking our head here, and we look around. We have to peek. Anyone could shoot us from anywhere. Plus, if you're not exactly right there, they can shoot you from up there. It's just really hard to get out of. The other approach that they could have is they could come out of these stairs here, but then I don't know why you would go downstairs, as that still makes you go across the whole platform, basically. I mean, they come out here too, but again, it does. I don't see the benefit of doing that versus just coming down the south stairs. Maybe they know something that I don't. We're gonna go follow William. His shield. Folks going out. Not, I don't think those are exactly where he wanted them. Maybe. Maybe not. Probably not. Doesn't really do anything at this point. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be covering. We're gonna have to deal with 2 people making the cross towards the objective while the objective shoots at them as well. It's not gonna be an easy approach. Flashbangs coming out from William. Shot from Technic rings out. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. That might have been intentional. I think if I was Technic, I would do it intentionally because it's really hard to get to him. Gladiator putting shots out. But yeah, it's really hard to get to Technic, like I said. And to get to him, they'd have to go into Defilade's firing line. So, just like that. Yeah, James finds Man Bear Pig up on the top. Technic Potato Bot confirms Man Bear Pig. Technic safe. And Defilade saving his 6, pushing William back with the shield, not able to come out. William's going all the way to the back. Gonna come out looking for Technic. What he's gonna do? What's your plan here? Making sure no one's back in the old Volk spawn. Folks, this is old Volk spawn. If you've never been back here, this is the spawn. Really, they should connect it.
-1 the objective.
In my opinion, to the maps more than just through this tunnel. Potato Bot and Lucky Trey. Now Rome is down to 2. Mayhem has 3. Williams right here. Technic goes down. Defilade was smoked out, unable to refrag that. Looks like Gladiator did go upstairs. Williams gonna have to decide which way he wants to push because he can't hold. Wookie finds William. James finds Gladiator, and Mayhem take their first point. I think William would be stronger as a shield if he had someone following him. And it seemed like they had someone following him to start with, and then they kind of just gave up and left. Now let's see what new objective we do have. It looks like it's the downstairs objective. You are such a good drone pilot. There we go. Feast your eyes, folks. This is the objective. The big one. The one, the only. The downstairs. Now with William playing the shield, I can definitely see this approach coming from the downstairs tunnels. But they also have to remember, sorry, I got my teams flipped backwards. Mayhem is on the offense right now. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not sure what Mayhem's approach to this objective is, but we're going to see together in round number 3. Let's see, does anyone have C4 on them? No. No, yes. Yes, you do. You don't, you don't. You do, so. Gladiator and William have the C4. Are they gonna place them? Looks like William's gonna put one on the tunnel exit. Is this guy gonna go? Gladiator's gonna come. Ooh, nice. We'll throw up there. And opt to give up on this spot and hide. Definitely gonna see him. Wookie finds William Dunce, which means that C4 is no longer effective. I think Defilade heard all of that shuffling. Gladiator's gonna go. Defilade finds him, and that C4 is now ineffective. Five members of Mayhem still standing.
guy has a clacker if you want me to pull it.
Wookie finds Lucky. Where did he come from? Now Manbear Pig's looking for Wookie. Only 2 members of Rome still standing. Definitely up. Big Mike finds him. Refrag shots coming out from Wookie. It looks like the rest of the team is pushing in from the downstairs. Yes, sir. James, Potato, and Technic. Putting out that free fire down to this non-existent player down here where I'm at. Manbear Pig goes down. Potato Bot finds him. Now there's only 1 member left. Big Mike, last man standing. Mayhem should have a pretty easy time picking him off 3 members down there making a firing line, but Technic goes down. Big Mike finds 1. All it takes is 1 rotation. No, but Potato Bot finds Big Mike, and Mayhem take their 2nd point. I'm saying if Wookie had rotated around the north basement stairs, he could have pinched him just as easily, but it all worked out in the end. Same outcome. Mayhem takes their 2nd point. All right, now, as I was saying previously when I had the rounds backwards, Rome running that shield is probably going to make their approach out of the tunnel. Service tunnel exit, and I know that Wookie's going to have at least 1 C4. Maybe there will be another one, but I think this approach is going to be where we're going to see all of the action. I'm going to set up a couple cameras here. Getting the action over here. I'm in quarantine. I don't get any action, guys. All right, hopping into round number 4. Let's hop over to.
Let's rush down them motherfuckers.
We got 2 shields now. We're seeing Manbear Pig and William Dunce both run the shields.
Everybody's going.
I'm gonna have a live frag in my hand, so if I go down, I go.
That's a good thing to tell your teammates, because letting them know that if you die with a shield player, that you've already got a live frag.
So just if I go down, back off. I'll throw it as soon as we get there.
Very, very useful information for your team. Not seeing anybody. Let's take a look over here. Take a gander. Can we find a C4? Do we see a C4? Or anywhere?
If I triple click, that means I hear somebody down here. Like down the tunnel. Run into like one of the stairs and then shoot from the side of the house.
Stone goes down. Manbear Pig there with the shield. And the live frag.
If they've done into the bottom stairs and shoot from the side.
Oh, Nate doesn't make it out of the door. Big Mike and James trade. Definitely finds Lucky that time. Lucky gets back up. That's 2 down and back up. Mike and Lucky both downed and rezzed. 2 shields pushing now. William coming up running. Definitely finds Lucky.
him down at the end.
Wookiee's gonna toss that C4 and kill everybody, including himself. Last member of Rome. Gladiator comes around firing, but
Okay, we got it.
Potato Bot takes him down after he finds Technic. I like the panic throw from Wookiee. He knew that that was going to catch him. And Mayhem take their third point. I think that's a worthwhile sacrifice. Plus the fact that, for the most part, C4 only downs, does not kill. So you know that you're going to be resable and you have teammates up. It's a smart play. Now Mayhem just have to attack the platform objective and they take the series, but Rome could also defend and continue and maybe take map number 2 and put us into a round 3 or map 3 decider. Let's see what happens as we hop into round number. These guys, they didn't read the script, they just leave me hanging. There we go, round number 5 on map number 2.
Where are we going?
Seeing any shields?
Did it really? Yeah. Or it's in the floor somewhere there.
No, it doesn't matter. I mean, drive out of this game. It's going to be the end.
Yep, C4 right there. Got William in the north. Big Mike on the overpass stairs. And Bear Pig on objective. Gladiator on the south stairs and Lucky on the south train tracks. Looks like, where are we seeing Mayhem at? We've got one upstairs, still Technic upstairs. Nope, 2 upstairs. Wookiee coming towards the south stairs. Defilade and Potato Bot downstairs. Not going to have any competition. Going to be able to push up the stairs right towards the objective. James also downstairs. Looks like he's going to go towards Man Bear Pig's position. And Technic is creeping down the overpass. That's what he's doing. I think that they're just going to kind of wait. See what picks they can get. See if they can force a rotation or 2 on the Rome side. Wookiee now able to sneak down these stairs with nobody watching him. Shots from James onto the C4. Flash goes out. He did take out the C4. He comes around firing, finds Man Bear Pig.
Last one.
Confirmation shots come out. Now he's got to deal with Big Mike, who's looking for him. Gladiator comes in with a Molotov. Don't see that very often. Big Mike downs Technic up in the overpass with the C4. Goes to confirm and Potato Bot finds Lucky. Big Mike confirms Technic.
One on objective. One on objective.
Definitely finds William Dunn's Gladiator, gets the res onto Lucky. Where was that at? Ah, Lucky and Gladiator on objective. It's a 3-on-4. Gladiator and Lucky are tucked right in beside each other. Potato finds one. Lucky's gonna come around and find the other. No, James finds Gladiator. Now it's all up to Big Mike once again. Last man standing. Can Potato find him? He just took shots. Wookie finds him, and Mayhem take map number 2. Cool, I'm stuck again, guys. There we go. Mayhem takes map number 2 and the series 4-1. Map number 1 and map number 2. And now we're hopping into map number 3. Map number 3 is gonna be Bazaar. Take a quick look at the stats for these two teams. Bazaar, 34 played, 21 wins for Rome, bringing that to 62%. And for Mayhem, 43 times played, 22 wins, bringing that to 51%. So technically speaking, according to the stats, Rome has the advantage here. And we're going to start off with the least advantageous objective. We're going to start off with the Kiat objective and see who can get their cap in. I believe Rome can. Gladiator's got some pretty quick fingers, and if he gets in there, if they let the smoke kind of envelop the objective or even cover a couple of lines of sight, that's, you know, that's a cap. He can cap from like 4 different positions here. Well, 5 if you count laying prone in the Bazaar, which I've seen a couple of times. So you can cap from above it on either side of the Kiat or downstairs either side, I believe. It's a pretty big cap space. And are we going to see any rotations on the team side? Looks like we've still got Gladiator, Lucky, William, Man Bear Pig, and Big Mike on the Rome side. And Mayhem has James, Potato, Technic, Defilade. So far, looks like we're waiting on Capitano. They swapped out Wookie for Cappy. We'll see how that goes. I expect to see Wookie in chat since he's not playing. All right, we're back into it. Round number 1. Map number 3.
some CBD stuff with a concentration thing in it. Yeah.
Let me know what that is.
Get there, get there.
I will. I'm gonna try it out and see how it goes.
Go, 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 get there.
I'm excited about it.
Definitely performed very
If I can
well.
shoot you in the style.
Oh, can you? I'll let them know.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know about CBD alone, but
Rome spawned in the southwest, and they're pushing up the west side now. One. Oh, they called out that cross, but did not take the shots. They're gonna let him get pinched here. Manbear Pig and Lucky pushing up the west side and creeping upper left side. Mayhem stacking very tight on the objective. Take a look at the overhead here. We've got 1 in the west, 2 in the east, and 2 on the objective. Rome finally opting. It looks like Big Mike's still in that 2-story. I'm pointing at my screen and you can't see it, but I'm pointing at the 2-story. Mike's there. Looks like we've got one rotating in the southeast quadrant now, and a third coming up to meet Lucky and Manbear here in the west. William Dunce here, not rocking the shield. Lucky crossing while Manbear covers. Solid strats. But Mayhem not really defending the map, only the objective. Technic putting shots out onto William. Shooting both of the buildings, but not actually managing to hit William.
He's looking down 2 objectives from the west. They just smoke so they can cross probably north.
That over in the west. Gladiator all by himself. Sorry, in the east. All by himself in the east. Gladiator is very concerned about someone in that tin shack over there in the east courtyard. James and Cappy looking out the back. Lucky finds James. Big Mike finds definitely Technic. Finds William there.
-1.
Mayhem down to 3. Rome have 4. Lucky rotating all the way around the north wall. Gonna go into the east courtyard. He's memorizing that code. A 1 Mayhemian on objective. Gladiator comes running around the south side. Bot. Lucky should find him. Takes him down easy. Now they gotta be worried about a cap. Technic and Capitano gotta be rotating around the objective like crazy people. Gladiator finds Technic. Lucky's got tablet out. Cappy finds him. Big Mike finds Capitano and Man Bear Pig, but Rome still take the point. A little bit of friendly fire there at the end, but it all worked out. I keep forgetting to look at the time on these rounds, but I feel like they're taking all of it. But I also feel like there's action throughout all of it. Hop into round number 2 with me on map number 3 in the city of Bazaar. Oh, this is actually Agrabah. For those of you that get that reference, and points to Gryffindor. Mayhem spawning in the southeast, gonna push 2 up, 3 across. Technic and Capitano pushing into the east courtyard now. Will they be ready for this position? Oop, nope, that's not right. I hit the wrong key. Sorry about that. Will they be ready? William is actually trying to go for a nice little pinch in between. Nope, he's not going to come out. I thought he was going to keep pushing, but it doesn't look like he is. Technic's going to make the cross and not get seen. Looks like the East is pretty good on their cross. I'm not sure if any of Rome have called out any crosses or spawns. I've never seen this spot taken, and I'm just wondering if they've tested it, because I know that shooting through this fence has its issues. Looks like the 2 members in the east have made it all the way around to the north wall. Let's see, who is that gladiator? As I switch to him, he goes down. Man, look at that neck.
He shot me. I'm down. He's in the north.
Look at that neck.
Somewhere.
Long shots ringing out from Technic. No confirmation shots? Maybe he thinks he did confirm him.
You guys need, if after you kill that guy, I'm respect.
Oh, they did lose another one over here in the
He's crossing to
west.
he's crossing back to the gap in the east courtyard gap. He went through.
I believe that was Man Bear Pig. Yes, Man Bear Pig is dead now. All 5 members of Mayhem are still standing. Only 3.5 members of Rome on objective. Lucky, Big Mike, and William there. Let's see. Getting crashed in on by James, Potato, Technic, and Cappy. And it looks like Defilade is going to be chilling like a villain over here on the 2-story. Lucky finds Capitano. And now Technic's gonna look for that refrag. William Dunce gets the res onto Gladiator. That only leaves one on objective. And Gladiator's pushing his res and flanking. Big Mike finds Potato Bot. William's back on objective over there. The flank is coming out from Gladiator. Technic finds Lucky. There is James. James is going to get flanked here. Gladiator is going still more south. James now on the backside here. Technic. And for William. Actually, James could just cap this. Mike can't see where he's going. This is a cap. James needs to type faster. Mike just looked right at him. Wow. And Mayhem take 2 points. Now we move on to the west objective. Look at it. It's beautiful. Pristine. Just plop down there like in nobody's business. Like, take a look at the objective. Let's scan the objective. Hazardous area. Authorized personnel only. Keep closed. I really want someone to Google this and see what comes up as a model. It's got some leveling jacks. It rotates. Doesn't even rotate all the way around. Only rotates part of the way. There we go. Mayhem spawning in. We're hopping in around number
Wrong code. That's why I'm so slow.
3.
That shit that slow, I swear.
You entered the right correct. I'm gonna
He's just
start
what,
with
5'7"?
Gladiator.
5'7's nice.
All these caps, 3? Shit.
Rome coming in fast and hard. Big Mike, south side of the bazaar. William and the Man Bear Pig crossing on the south. William and Lucky in the ice cream truck, blue room and objective room respectively. Mike, gonna sneak up on here. While Gladiator is... I'm really concerned because it actually looks like his player model... Oh, okay, he's in a building. Like, according to the map, it looked like he was just sitting out in the street with his back to everything. Shots ringing out from Man Bear Pig. Onto... I'm not sure if he actually saw something. He thinks he did. Big Mike is in there. We're close. And he can hear all these call-outs. You just can't see... Wait, Deflade's not in... No, okay. Deflade's protected. I mean, Big Mike can go off of all of these voices and just stay quiet.
want me to rotate?
I don't know what that call was. They have not lost any players.
Oh, sorry, taking a shot my pepper.
5-on-5. Mike's going backwards up the stairs. That gun. Got it all up in his business. He puts his eyeball on the reticle. Wow. James finds Gladiator as he crosses into the kiosk or into the bazaar. I'm really confused how Mike didn't find that kill. Defilade finds William Dunce as he goes for the objective. No, he goes for blue room. Looks like Defilade. Big Mike finds James. Big Mike finds Potato. Mike. What day is it? Kept down among Man Bear. Big Mike putting more shots out onto the objective. Trying to find Capitano right onto him. Technic just runs out into the line of fire. Not really sure what the plan is there. Mike finds Technic.
Another one down.
Mike's on a tear. Pretty sure he knows Capitano's there too. Oh, but Capitano finds him. And this guy's dead. Thought that there was another one alive. Mayhem take their 3rd point. Mike finding 1, 2, 3. Right? 3? Yeah. At least 3. And the next round, if my math checks out, is round number 4. Looks like I'm right. I can count to 4, guys.
Yeah, dude, have those back up.
Easy, don't die. Okay.
Is that a
Don't
spot?
die? Is that how you play this?
Pro
game?
strats.
I died 5 times that one round.
Whatever.
Don't die. The proest of strats. It's right up there with shoot the bad guys. Like the Mayhemians are getting all cozy in Ice Cream Truck objective building as they push out from the south spawn. Gladiator using a defensive smoke to cross the street towards the south. I don't know if that's going to pay off for him. Oh, he had 2. Positioning himself behind that K-rail. That just seems like a lot of exposure to me. As I said, exposure. Definitely finds Gladiator in the backside. Confirmation shots come out. He's dead. He's done. They're gonna keep pushing. Wait, what? 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 Oh yeah, the whole rest of the cast has to be done from right here. I need the music in my life. Oh, Technic finds Big Mike.
Northwest cleared. That's -2 total, I believe.
Can't confirm him because he's down in the building, but definitely clears that out and lets him push. Willie puts out shots on the Capitano through the crack and opts to back off, but he runs right into James.
-1.
Now it's Lucky and Man Bear Pig. And that, oh, I thought that was a grenade. I was gonna be really happy. A beautiful grenade, but it's just a smoke. Although I think it might be doing its job, maybe not. I can't tell. Man, Bear Pig, can you see? You see through that? You can see through that. Finds Defilade's legs. However, the backside of the objective is pretty open here. Technic finishes off Big Mike.
One destroys across objective. He's heading north.
Oh, Lucky going for Capitano. Cappy checks his tablet. Takes the corner. Oh, but does not find him. Does get some shots onto him. Wait, when did this guy die? Huh. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back to this music. Mayhem take their 4th point. And the series 12-3. Congrats to Mayhem on their win. It was a good match. It was definitely not like it looks like on the scoreboard. I know we say that a lot, but the teams felt evenly matched. It was just Mayhem coming out on top of on a couple of trades, a couple of caps. There were what, 3 caps happened? And when you let that many caps happen, the score just runs away with itself. They only have to win they only have to win their defensive rounds at that point, and they're good. So it's, hard to come back from. We're gonna put up a good fight though. And yeah, that's it for me for tonight. Shout out to our new sponsors. Let's see if I run this. I don't think this one's updated yet. And it's really tiny and you can't see it. Oh, it is updated. Look at that. Here, let's go back to the gameplay screen real quick so you can see it. Our sponsors, that again. ProTube VR cover and Fixed Gaming. Fixed is now sponsoring us with access to music. They've partnered with V-Respawn and VR Master League before, and they're great to work with. So I'm glad to have them on board. And let's see what other casts we have this week. I don't think there's a whole lot scheduled yet. Are only on Tuesday. It looks like Thursday, TFH is going to be casting Legionnaires versus the Colettos. And Saturday, Mayhem versus Water, TFH again. And Sunday, Blaze versus Globochem, Nightfire and TFH. Some more of the matches might get picked up between now and then. I know I pick them up as I can when my nights are free, normally Tuesdays, Thursdays, and weekends. So, definitely make sure to follow, check the website, check the League Org channel so you can know when we pick up those matches. And that's it. That is, I'm done. I casted, I talked, and you listened. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you all. And we will see you next time. This is your caster Triple Nipple signing out.